Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the service learning project a little bit. The community health service learning project. I just want to answer most of your questions. Hopefully, if after this presentation you've looked at your syllabus and talked to your group, you still have questions, obviously feel free to reach out and talk to me or Ms. Hamilton if you have any questions, but this should probably answer everything. So the first thing you're going to do is get with your group, that group that we assigned you all last summer and you've been working with in your discussion forums and things like that. You're going to get with your group. However you want to get with your group is fine. There is a place in Moodle for you to be able to do that under Module 8, the discussion forum. That's for you guys to use to, discuss your service learning project that is not monitored by myself or Ms. Hamilton. So you can do that. You can text each other. You can meet at a coffee shop, whatever you guys want. I don't care. But you guys need to get together, talk about the community which you think that there is a need for and how you are going to help meet that need. Some ideas that other students have done is they've gone into a school and done a presentation to, we don't want you to just do a presentation to a class. It's kind of just like a mom or dad thing that you would just do, like the whole school or, all of the lower elementary or something like that. This is supposed to be not a huge project. It's not going to be like a face-to-face class project. I know the Lawton class, I think, has like 30 students in it. So you guys are working in a group of 5 or 6. So obviously your project is going to be smaller, but it shouldn't be impacting just like 5 or 6 kids. So a preschool, maybe a church, maybe a nursing home, maybe a community health fair, maybe you're working in conjunction with the local health nurse, public health nurse, something like that. So this is really where your creativity and your invention actually inspires myself. So I'm like, oh, wow, that was a great idea and things like that. So after you guys have discussed, you're going to get, so really this is all based on the nursing process. So you're going to assess the needs of the community. You're going to diagnose a problem. And then after you diagnose that problem, you decide what your project is going to be. You don't have to have all the details planned out or anything like that. You're just going to email myself or Ms. Hamilton or both of us and be like, hey, this is our group's idea and this is, why we think it's a need and this is how we think we can help meet that need. And then we'll green light the project, or we'll say, oh, maybe you should focus a little bit more on this area, or this needs to be a little bit of a broader project, something like that. So you got your assessment, you got your diagnosis, your plan. So then you're going to get with, after you've got your project greenlit, you're going to plan your project. All the little things like what date, what time. You might need to get permission from who knows who in the community, the director of the nursing home, whoever's running the health fair, or whoever's running, some type of fair. Maybe you're going to set up a booth at a community event that's happening. You're going to do all those things. You're going to plan it, and then you're going to implement it. You're going to actually do the project. All the things that you've planned and discussed, you're going to actually do. So when you're doing this, if you're making poster boards or PowerPoints that you're handing out or anything like that, you're going to save those and turn those in at the end. So don't throw anything away. And then you're going to evaluate. You're going to say how you did. So in the evaluation process is where you're going to write your paper. And sorry, when I go back, I want to make sure that I talk about the implementation and the planning. Every member of the group needs to be part of this process. It's not Kathy's job and Tamara just kind of shows up and does what Kathy says to do. This is a group project, and you will be evaluated by your peers, and that will be part of your grade. So make sure that you are contributing. Otherwise, your grade will reflect that. Really, the community health project is kind of the last thing, and you probably won't get your grades until after graduation. So Usually people are very honest in their peer evaluations because you might not ever see each other again. So make sure that you are working as a team. That's all I have to say about that. And then in the paper, you guys should all contribute that. Maybe when you look at your rubric, it will tell you like you need to address each step, why you thought this was a problem, how you planned it out, how you implemented it, all those steps. So you can assign each member a task. You'd have one person write it, one person edit it, one person do the references, however you want to split up the work. I know that there are some groups who have people that are strong in certain elements. I'm a great editor, so that was always my job. I will find every single flaw, as some of you might know, in writing and things like that. So however you want to divide the work, as long as everybody in the group is comfortable with the division of labor, it's up to you guys. You guys are all adults. You figure out how you want to divide it up. And then you write your paper. Then you're going to do your presentation. The presentation is not like somebody reading the paper, blah, 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 blah. It's a different kind of format, either a voice over PowerPoint slide or a Zoom video, but each person in the group needs to be present as well. So if you guys cannot find a time when you can all get together to do the Zoom video, I would suggest doing a voice over PowerPoint. You can record each slide individually so that each person can be in charge of, like, person A is in charge of slides 1 through 3, person B is 4 through 6, and so on. So you can have one person work on it, then the next save the file, send it to someone else, the next person does it. So this also can become a huge file, and is another reason why we have made that discussion form in the module 8, because a lot of times you can't upload those to like email or something. It's not easy to share those large files, so you can upload those to Moodle and share it that way, or you can use like a Google Docs or something like that where everybody has access to edit. So make sure you are following your rubric, doing the steps. There's not specific guidelines because this is a place where you guys can get creative, but you do need to address each step. And then your peers are going to grade you on your presentation. So you'll have a couple of different ways that you're evaluated on your project. 1, you evaluate each other as participants. 2, your the fellow group member, the fellow people outside of your group, the other groups, each member evaluates your project. And then Ms. Hamilton or myself clearly evaluates the project and the presentation as well. So I think that answers most of your questions. You have to do the project, you have to write a paper, and you have to do a presentation. You have a couple of weeks at the end of April to kind of be getting all of this done, but you want to make sure that you're planning it and kind of have at least a firm date in mind before you start the project. Before spring break, so that you're not waiting till the last minute, because you can't do your presentation and your paper until you've done the project. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to myself or Ms. Hamilton, of course, and I will answer those questions as best I can. Or you can even ask in the course forum, have a question, because maybe some of the other groups have questions as well. But please reach out. Hopefully you're excited about this. It's a way that you can actually be doing instead of just reading and stuff like that. So most people enjoy it. So hopefully you guys do too. I think I'm just reading over my notes here. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing is, I know you guys are busy, you don't want to hear me rattle on, but a lot of the community, we've gotten feedback from a lot of the community, and they love these projects too. Some people have even been like, oh, we didn't know Western had an online LPN program. And we've reached a lot of people about the nursing program this way as well, and about the resources that Western provides. So not saying that you guys are like marketing tools, but a lot of the community has given us positive feedback about these presentations, which I think helps make it more interesting when you're doing something that you know you're like helping people as well. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I look forward to hearing your ideas about how you're going to reach out to the community and improve the health of your community. All right, great. Good luck, guys. I can't find the end meeting. End meeting. End bro.